Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We now join your regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
Okay.
The hell?
Yeah.
Hey, we're recording now.
I thought I was recording earlier.
We gotta start this over again, don't we?
No.
No?
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Interesting. Hey, everything's okay here. Scott Metzger. Yeah, we'll fix it in post. Scott Metzger cartoons, friend of the show. It's got a picture of it's a little animated picture of Dave Grohl laying in bed with a cat sitting on his chest playing a rock guitar singing. It says, "Now I'm looking for this guy to feed me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to eat. It's 4:05. Dave Grohl's cat."
Nice.
I like that one. Friend of the show, Satan.
Hey, hail Satan.
He's got a picture here of two middle-aged white ladies with identical haircuts, identical tops, and identical shorts. And I think even their purses match. It says, "Inflation has gotten so bad now it takes two Karens to speak to the manager."
Everything's going up.
It's Karenplicity, folks. Okay.
Good one.
Thank you. Once again, friend of the show, Satan at S8N.
Hail Satan.
Thank you. He's got a picture of it. I think it's from one of the Fast and Furious movies or some bullshit. It's a picture of a tank running over a car that is labeled "My Shitty Employer." And there's a picture of a guy like jumping to another car labeled "Me," and the other car is labeled "Another Shitty Employer Who Pays More."
That's
Yeah.
my current life.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
All right. Once again, friend of the show, Satan.
Hail Satan.
It's just a picture of a map of 4 different maps here, and it says, "What the fuck is Outback Steakhouse planning?" Because it maps out all the Outback Steakhouses in the area, and they're all forming stars or pentagrams.
Especially with Indianapolis with that loop. That's a lumpy
Yes.
pentagram.
Yes.
That's easily the most evilest of all the pentagrams here.
I agree. Now when we got friend of the show actually we got Satan responding to this going, "Mind your own damn business."
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Moving on. That was good. Okay, this is the last one I got for my short round one here. Friend of the show, friend of mine, known him for 30 some years. Grant Malco, repost from Men's Humor, and it says, "Unfortunate sign outage. It's a Dunkin' Donuts, but the O in donuts has blown out, so it's Dunkin' D nuts."
Dunkin' D's nuts.
Yes. 12-year-old boys everywhere are laughing their ass right now.
I'm laughing.
Right.
My inner 12-year-old hasn't stopped laughing.
Exactly. All right, that's all I got for TD's world famous, often imitated, never duplicated short round one, brought to you by Sushi, because why the hell not? Kicking it over to special guest co-host, Brain Damage. Go ahead.
That was the perfect transition, because Diane actually just messaged me in the chat and said, "Hey Brain, when you hear them say Satan, you gotta say Hell Satan." And she actually sent me that same meme about the D's nuts.
Oh, that.
And I had to cut it out because I got way too many. Which, by the way, if I go too long, tell me, Brain, shut the fuck up. The round's over already. All right. Let's get. And I'm gonna be honest. Some of these are just for me. Okay, so let's get things started. I don't know. Here we go. Let's pop one off just for me. Let's see. It's can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. It says it's just the hood, and it shows a cul-de-sac, and it shows gamers, and it has Matthew McConaughey crying because this is the cul-de-sac that CJ lived in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it's just one of the greatest games of all time. Okay, so let me have this. Let me have this. This one just simply
This is
says
like
left
this
left
that's like the
pocket.
stories, isn't it? It's like the Mexican stories.
I got Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican, Italian, Hawaiian.
No. What do you say? You know the soap operas, the no
Oh,
telenovelas,
novellas,
the
the
telenovelas.
novellas. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
Footloose,
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto.
So this another one of mine said left pocket. We got car keys, wallet, manscaper, Nike shoe, some AirPods, and a chainsaw for good measure. And then the right pocket we have our cell phone. So and this is incredibly accurate. Other than the chainsaw usually cuts a hole in my pocket, falls out somewhere. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Okay, this one actually has somebody who posted it. So Caesar Alberti is one of my mentees, uncles. I still call him uncle. I had to take this one from him. And he put, you see what happens when you become employee of the month? Ha ha. And it says, I called my job from jail to tell them I can't make it. These fuckers bailed me out and made me come to work. This is some bullshit. Yeah, so this one is Crate 808 90s Hip Hop Podcast. And it says me converting an MP3 to a ringtone circa 2002, and it's just got this guy. I don't know if he's from NASA in space or he's a hoarder. Like I'm using my magnifying glass over here to find extra shit in there. I'm pretty sure I need to see a Nintendo 64 somewhere.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a technology closet threw up.
Yeah.
It definitely took some effort to get those ringtones, though. I remember I never actually figured out how to do it. My nephew told me one time, and he said something about he would have to download it from YouTube, then email it to himself, and take that email and text it back to himself, and then download it again to his phone, and like change it. I don't know. Okay, I'm a Napster guy.
Oh yeah, baby, Napster.
There's like a thing in
LimeWire.
the way that I can't. Okay, so it says world facts. This kid is a legend. The waitress at dinner says, "Cops and kids 5 and under eat free." Me discreetly nudging my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old. I'm a police. The kid is going places.
Nice.
Oh, I love this one. It says Zilla Costs or something like that. And it shows a statue of Jimi Hendrix with his guitar, and it's like all that dark steel color. And it says apparently Jimmy owed Jabba money because it's the same color as Han Solo and the okay.
Carbonite.
No, Carbonite. Thank you, TDC. I knew we had Star Wars. We'd be on.
It's what I do.
The nugget and evolving arm. I don't know how to say the at part of this, so I'm just gonna go left whatever.
At left arm is me.
Left arm is me. Okay, good. It says my husband, a grown man, has taken Friday off work so he can play his new video game for 24 hours straight. So, not only have I done this, I started the meme with the cul-de-sac from San Andreas. I shit you not. When San Andreas came out, I literally took 2 weeks vacation starting that Friday night that it dropped, and took 2 weeks just to play San Andreas when it came out, and it was one of the best 2 weeks of my life. It really was.
Aww.
Very fun. So you can
That's
see why I cried in the first meme. So this one says me, Moz, Joey Lyons, guy waking up in Saw Trap if Saw was British. Right. Well, what's all this then? All right, bro. Fancy a game? I wanted this to say in it so bad that I almost wrote it in and like the crayon, like the paint.
Yup. In it.
So I'm just gonna say in it because I want to.
Fuck
All
yeah.
right, bro. Fancy a game in it. This one says sometimes self-care means bulk ordering googly eyes with the intent to vandalize, and it just has a woman's hand holding many googly eyes, and I now have a new life goal.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Ooh, yeah.
Friend of the show, Corey Showtime Robinson,
Hey, Corey. I love
posted the truest meme you will see all day by Laurel Martin. High school teachers, show some dude looking all cool and calm. Elementary school teachers, someone with a really flashy pink boa and some awesome yellow shades. It says, meanwhile, middle school teachers, and it has Leonidas from 300 yelling out, Sparta! And I have definitely been in all three of these classrooms, and this is fucking crazy. I thought I was almost done. I can't see, this green thing is in my way, so I can't see. Oh, here it goes. I just move it. The worst thing I've seen in the last 6 or 7 minutes, the number of decisions we have to make on a daily basis is unreal. And it says, this hotel kindly invites me to decide whether I am a bodyguard or a vampire. And the male, female pictures on the bathroom is just a dude with a suit that definitely looks like a hitman. And I guess that's a lady in a dress, but it sure as fuck looks like a cape.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely would rather be a vampire than a bodyguard, but I'd probably get kicked out of that facility. So, oh, this one's just for me. Having to go back to work after the huge UFC pay-per-view, he's smiling and realizing that nobody watches UFC and he's crying every fucking week. The PS5 says, when you finally get a girlfriend and have to reduce gaming hours to spend time with her, and then Kratos says, I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. And his son is just back there like,
well
what
done.
is wrong with you guys? How many more of these fucking things do I have? All right, Jonathan Light, who is one of my most favorite homies to see out at the comedy shows that I frequent, says, I am not as mean as I could be, and I want people to be more grateful for that.
Dude, snaps. Fuck yeah. I want that to be my Christmas card.
All right, and here we go. 90s nostalgia, Jasmine Williams. It shows a picture of a man looking disappointed, sitting next to a whole roll of payphones on the payphone in his jailhouse khakis, and it says, me calling JG Wentworth from jail because it's the only number I actually know.
Oh,
JG Wentworth.
877 cash now.
Wow.
How do I hit new share? Oh, stop share. Here we go. I'm passing it back to the man of the hour, Mr. Sizemore.
Nicely done. On to my where are we on? What round are we on? We're on round one.
First one.
Round one. The ostensibly wholesome round. A licensed trademark, fully functional part of a growing boy's breakfast. There's stuff in my way. There we go. God. All right. Round one. The ostensibly wholesome round. This one I thought was really awesome, and I sent it to Katie as soon as I spotted it because she's actually a uranium glass collector, but this is Uranium Glass Addicts that was suggested to me by the algorithm, so thank you, blessed algorithm. It says, my Halloween uranium glass display for this year, and it's just all glowy glassware in this cabinet, and the coolest part is that they have hung a picture and somehow put some, I don't know what kind of glowy fiber optic ghost water pouring into a uranium bowl. This is so baller. And look at these colors. That's like the Joker from the old Batman, all yellow and green and glowy. I mean, it looks like maybe they used black light LEDs and then they got an electric candle at the top. The whole thing, purple and green. Well done. This is from friend of the show, Scott Dennison. He's reposting Lynn Hedrick, who has got a picture of it's an older man. He's got gray hair. He's a scraggly beard. He's looking you dead in the camera, and he's holding this enormous fish. And it says, this is the most dangerous species ever seen on Earth. They eat almost everything and are mercilessly destroying their surroundings. And when they are done with their destruction, they move to other areas and start consuming again without limits. And the other one is just a fish with big teeth. And it is indeed a fish with big teeth. Friend of the show, Chelsea, co-founder as well, founding mother, has reposted Bree C. Bowen, who says, thank you, Amber, for capturing the St. Louis holiday peens on Market and 20th. Look at these lighting displays, gentlemen. They've wrapped the bottom of the trees, and they've also put in some festive balls. So, you know, from a lot of angles, that's just balls and trunks. Just
it's a light up wang dang.
all lit up in St. Louis. So be sure to get down to SDL and check out the holiday beans on Market and 20th. Putting it on my Christmas bucket list. Speaking of interesting historical things, Interesting Oregon had a post with 4 panels that Owen Anderson posted. It says, "Good morning. 50 years ago today, someone thought it would be a good idea to use a half-ton of TNT to remove a dead whale from the beach. Yes, that's right, at Exploding Whale Memorial Park, according to the sign." We see a reporter with a microphone in a very 70s suit, and there's a dead whale on the beach behind him. He's talking into a microphone. We also see a panel with an explosion, a lot more red color in that ocean, in that explosion than you see in a lot of explosions. And then a car that's been crunched, I'm assuming from a whale skull. That bounced off of this 1970s car, and those are made of steel. Those are big. Those are no plastic in those. Anyway, Exploding Whale Memorial Park. I mean, if you're gonna memorialize something, do something fun. Concours de Lemons, which was suggested to me by the blessed algorithm, says makes people smile, and it's just a note that says there is still beauty in this world. And we see a beautiful seascape here. There's like a street going around a mountain, a cliff over the ocean. Oh, it's connected to a bridge, and on that bridge is the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
There is still beauty in this world. Can't deny it. Look at it. To which founding mother of Facebook for the Blind, Chelsea Cruikshank, said, "I have seen the Wienermobile in real life a ridiculous number of times." Which I think makes it more special. Moving on. My friend Karen, a fellow librarian, said, passes along mom's behaving badly and just says, "There's perhaps no better feeling as a parent than when someone lets you know that your child was polite or kind when you weren't around to see it." And that's your warm, fuzzy moment of the wholesome round and the only thing on brand. The rest of it, pretty nasty. Friend of the show and founding zaddy, just because it irritates Teeny.
Stop using that damn word.
George Cruikshank. You don't want me to say George Cruikshank? He's reposted at Lance St. Laurent, who says, "When you see this blatant anti-moon propaganda, you consider the source." And we see a picture of the moon, blood red, and it says, "Super blood wolf moon may trigger the end of the world this weekend." And if you consider the source, it's the sun.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, Michael wasn't going to be here, so I knew you'd enjoy that, Teeny. Wholesome round. This is one of my own avatars, and I'm wearing Teeny's red flannel shirt, holding a marigold and sniffing it with my eyes closed, looking ecstatic. And it says, quote, "The object isn't to make art. It is to be in that wonderful state which makes art inevitable. Robert Henri." So, yeah, like this show. This show is inevitable. Here's just some pictures of Columbo inserted into Star Trek. He's looking at Kirk and a rock.
Let me ask you one more thing.
Bones. Is that right? Yeah, just one more thing. This is him stepping back into the room. And this one, there's like a kid and a dude, and there's a bunch of passed out people that Bones. And anyway, I thought it was funny, but I don't know what else to say about it. Friend of the show, Jake Yeager, who is one sick fuck. I think you'd agree. Has posted this for Jukebox Comedy Club Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. in quotes because it's the guy whispering in George Bush's ear on 9/11. Jukebox Comedy Club Friday and Saturday 8 p.m. And I was just like, wow. Wow. Yeah, I know.
It's not often. I don't even know what the hell to even say.
Rattled you to your boo-boo, didn't I? Just rattled you to your boo-boo.
Yeah,
Flipping waffles now, brother. This one's from Memes That Can Save the World at MTCSTW1. It says, "Daylight savings makes sense because I get dark early too."
I'm so glad you did that meme.
Like this round. Oh my God! You know what? I didn't even notice there, but the avatar is Jack Nicholson coming through the door, but he's got like a diamond-studded grill in his teeth. I don't know what's
Oh
up with that.
gosh, he looks like an angry Freddie Mercury.
Not sure what's up with that. That's fascinating. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. This one's from friend of the show, Mark Orsted. If you don't know Marco, you are missing out. And he has tagged friend of the show, Stephanie Pratt, who you can see on billboards all around town, so it's especially funny. Here we see an article about 20 thornless roses for a stunning child-friendly garden. Amatis Rambler, the Shropshire Lad, Blue Magenta Chloris, Cinderella Miniature, Rosa Goldfinch, Hippolyte Gallica, Irene Mari, and we see different pictures of pink and white and red. And then as we zoom out, the second panel is Brett Michaels of Poison saying, "Fuck all y'all."
Yes, because that makes his song bullshit.
Oh my, is that what did it? And with that, I close my wholesome round one, leaving all of the children with
Round one.
stunning thornless rose child-free garden. Passing it back to you, Mr. Teedy.
Oh joy. Hey guys, round two here. We're gonna call it the illustrated round this week, is why not? All right, kicking this
Brought
some
to
bits
you
off
by
here.
Crab Rangoons.
Yes,
Crab
the
Rangoon.
official hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, or what we're trying to say. This comes from friend of the show, founding father, and not that other word, George H. Crookshank. He posted a picture here. Says Johnny Knoxville says he sometimes gets mistaken for Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's got a picture of Johnny Knoxville next to Jamie Lee Curtis, and you can't convince me they're not the same person.
Ah.
That's crazy.
Boom.
This comes to us from friend of the show, Renee.
Hey, Renee.
And one of Sizemore's favorite topics, so it's a picture of a sunset. It says, "You gotta love daylight savings time. There's nothing like watching the sunset while you're eating lunch."
Damn
Yeah.
it. Ouch.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Internet Hall of Fame repost from Seth Everman. It says, "Once I fix my sleep schedule, start eating healthy, get physically fit, beat depression, stop procrastinating, learn how to do taxes, get mentally strong enough to make a phone call, then it's over for you bitches." I feel this.
Gauntlet has been tossed.
Once again, Internet Hall of Fame post from at Pastor Gambit. It says, "Name a scam." And Ducky Boy at Eat Jared Tweets says, "Going to sleep on time and waking up tired."
Right.
What a
I feel you,
rip-off.
Ducky. I feel you.
What a rip.
All right. Next up, we got friend of the show, Christopher Pugh, reposting from potential sponsor of the show, Marlboro.
Hey, Marlboro.
It says, "Every cigarette you smoke takes 7 minutes off your student loan debt."
Oh.
Nice. What's the name of the potential sponsor again there, TD?
Marlboro.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Dig it. Hail Satan, indeed. All right, moving on. Once again, in front of the show, Internet Hall of Fame, has Levi Jed Murphy saying, "Sometimes I say, huh, then answer the question before the person even repeats himself. I'm not deaf. My brain just be lagging like a 2005 Dell Desktop X."
Oh.
I feel this because I do this regularly. All right. What do we got here next? From iconic moments, I don't know. They repost from CNN. Kids form human arrow to point police chopper towards suspects on the run. It's a bunch of kids laying down in a field in the shape of an arrow pointing, that away. And HB from KC just comments, "What kind of snitch ass children of the corn type shit?"
Oh, that is worthy. What kind of snitch
Yes.
children of the corn type shit? Oh, my God. Perfect.
Okay, what do we got next up here? Michelle Wojciechowski.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I got it as close as I'm gonna. Says choosing the right font is crucial because it's a box of 10 flickering lights, but the way the font connects that L to that I, we got 10 fuckering lights.
Dude, I so wish I could use that as the title of this show.
Fuckering.
Episode
The
133.
fuckering has begun. All right,
Fuckery.
friend of the show, friend of the universe, friend of you and me, Jason Jester says, always look on the bright side of life. And it's a picture of this lovely pond with a bunch of trees and the leaves are changing. And, we got some swans on the pond. Very beautiful. And it says, you are never worthless. Organs go for a lot on the black market.
Oh, damn.
Why do you think I keep losing toes? All right, moving on.
God, that does make me feel better than worthless, though.
There you go.
What?
Funny stoner memes and pics has a meme posted by some dude named Andrew Teedy.
Hey.
I saw this picture and made this meme, and I've been laughing ever since. It says, when the catnip just ain't cutting it anymore. And it's a picture of a cat with a marijuana pin all up in its lips. And I make the same face quite often. Yeah. Hitting it.
Heck yeah, cool cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
All right, this is the last one I got for round 2 here. From friend of the show, Shitpost Gateway. If you're not following Shitpost Gateway, then where are you getting the gateway to your shitpost?
My God.
It says, my dad, I'm up by 4:30 every morning. You're gonna sleep your life away. My dad at 6 p.m. And it's a picture of Hank Hill passed out in a chair, head cocked way back, mouth open. You know there's drool there, and he probably sounds like this. Yeah, that is my father.
I sell propane and propane products.
Propane accessories.
I sell propane accessories.
And that's all I got for get that out of here. That's all I got for round 2. The illustrated round. Brought to you by Crab Rangoons, the official appetizer of Facebook for the blind. Back to you, Brain.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Holy shit, Brain! We've got your name right every time. What's that's got to be a statistical anomaly in your comedy career.
Who? What? Wait, what? Say that again.
Just say we got your name right.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And speaking of names, let's start it off with a nice, fun one. This one's posted by Snoop, even though we have a picture of Kanye in some kind of a blonde bowl cut. It says, when you wish your parents understood English when they named you. Her name is spelled Makunt. Last name Izichi, which pretty much translates to my cunt's itchy. So yes, I feel her pain. Oh no, I think I did this wrong. Am I able to do this? Okay. Godfrey's Pub Crawl, hosted by Paige O'Leary, which is apparently a pub out here in San Francisco, and Miss Meredith Godfrey runs an open mic once a month that I have not yet gotten to be go and check out because it's on Saturdays, but I hear that it's one of the most fun shows in the Bay and even better than most paid shows at times is what I've heard. So I am looking forward to going. Anyways, they posted, let's just say he slayed, and it has a picture of a bunch of like old people in an old painting, I don't know what kind of time frame this is. It looks like pilgrimage, and it looks like they're doing an autopsy, and it says everyone at the autopsy was excited when it was open mic night, and Mike is spelled like the name Mike instead of like the comedy Mike. I do not like this thing that I gotta keep moving out the way. All right, let's keep going. The Esquiz one TDF admits, this is from one of my folks. It says, me deciding what I'm going to think about to keep me up at night. It has Squidward very excited to push a button either up and down, and it says future or past. And we all know the pain of this, so let's just keep rolling. We got the dive bar tourist. It has a picture of a man with what looks to be a samurai's outfit made up of different badges and
Nice.
Boy Scout tokens or something, and it says, "Me if I had a badge for every drunken adventure I've survived." And I feel like I probably died a few times in that too, as well. Personal big time friend of mine, Sean Stanley, who's going through some stuff right now. So I'm sending shout out to him. I love this dude a lot. It has a picture of a cat with huge pupils, looking very surprised. It says, "No, I haven't seen your LSD, but have you seen the fucking dragon in the kitchen?"
Nice.
There we have. I can't see if something posted this. Let me see. Is this thing in my way? All right, no post. It shows the kid in the hospital. It shows Captain America on one side with the shield, Chris Pine, and Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord, Chris Pratt on the other side. I think I got these guys' name on it right. And it says, "When you're meeting the Avengers today and Stanley tomorrow."
Oh, damn!
I'm going to hell. Hell, Satan.
Hail Satan.
Simulation Theory shows a picture of I think it was Michelle from Full House.
Oh,
The
yeah.
baby that was the two twins, the Olsen twins.
Oh,
And it says, "When ads start popping up for stuff I've only thought about inside my head." And she has two gunslinger guns pointing, looking around like, "Fuck all y'all."
Hell yeah.
This is a good homie of mine. He goes,
I knew it would bring me. I knew that it would bring me products, but did you see? It brought me Republican pedophiles. It was like,
Fuck.
wow,
That's terrible.
so bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw off your rhythm.
It's all good. It's all good. This is my homie Brandon Brown. His comedy name goes by Red the Truth. He's popping a lot in the Bay right now. He's doing big things. Props to him. He
Nice.
posted. This is talking about Jada, by the way. It says, "Tupac really dodged a bullet. I mean, he didn't, but you know what I mean. You know." All right. Niner Faithful Empire, the 49ers Faithful put, it's the picture of the two panel with the two girls that are crying and pointing at the cat, and the cat's always looking, "I'm smug." And she's saying, "What the NFL needs is all female referees." And the cat says, "Bad idea. They bring up penalties from 2 years ago. And now Diane's going to sock me in the throat when she gets home." Just kidding, babe. Don't do that. Love you. And this one says, "When somebody brings up the Sinbad genie movie that doesn't exist," and it has a picture of, I think his name is Craig Robinson. It looks like he's gritting his teeth real hard as "I synced it."
Oh, I can hear it. Oh my God.
And we have a picture of a cat with a Leon and Jerry type mustache going. And he says, "Hookers don't fart. They let out little prostitutes."
Oh.
I think that's going to be it for me for the nice round two. I'm going to pass it over to Eric.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well done. Well done. And I really, every time we do this show, I like to remind myself of the words of Ron V when he said, "You don't know how much effort it takes to make a show this mediocre." And you do, Brain. Thank you for feeling my pain. I love you, man. All right, on to our Act 2, the often irreverent but mostly irrelevant round 2. This one's from friend of the show, Ricky Baldwin, and it says, "What's God's name?" And La Smitho replies, "Howard." Tweety says, "You serious?" "Yes." "That man name ain't no Howard." And Lou Smitho says, "Our Father who art in heaven, Howard be thy name." Check mate. Friend of the show and in my feeds way too much, Stephen Abraham. Hey, Stephen. He's posted from All Humor, No Politics, and No Videos, Randall Zink, and it says, in 20 years, when kids ask about the 2020 toilet paper shortage, I'm telling them we had to drag our butts across the lawn. In the snow. Uphill. Both ways. Dodging murder hornets. Like that is a pretty good 2020 recap right there. I thought that was pretty good. This next one is from Spicy Kitschy and Moist Memes. How you doing, Spicy Kitschy and Moist Memes? We have an iridescent, like chromish kind of like Corvette and a Terminator type robot, but apparently he's cool because he's got like a Starbucks mocha with a lot of whipped cream on top, and he is at the gas station, which is also iridescent. Everything is iridescent. It's very shiny. And it says in iridescent lettering, I did not consent to gas pump video ads.
What?
There's a
They
yellow
fucking
star.
freak me out when they come on.
Yellow star in the corner marked capitalist dystopia, shaking my head. Yeah, fucking is, man. Absolutely. I did not consent. Farce the Music is suggested to me by the algorithm, and it's got a picture here of Jason Aldean and Kid Rock. And it says, Reginald Spears says, the good thing about Jason Aldean and Kid Rock touring together is that copper and catalytic converter thefts will be down 95% in those towns during the shows. So, yep. It's so mean. You Ready Grandma, friend of the show, posted, I think it's a universal truth that everyone in our generation takes Pluto's losing its planetary status as a personal offense. And somebody replies, yes. Pluto is smaller than Russia. Why did we ever consider it a planet? Somebody asks. Because it's part of our solar system, in all caps. Ohana means family. Ohana means no one is left behind. I thought that was great. Friend of the show, Chris Woodiel, passed along this nugget from Kazran Fourier Transfem at Typhloge Explosion Ahu Space or something, you don't care. And it just says, minimalism is a scam invented by Big Small to sell more less.
What?
Take that, minimalism. Busted. 20 years from now, oh, I'm sorry. Untamed Hero from Gabe Classic. Untamed Hero says, 20 years from now, you'd give anything to be this age again, exactly this healthy, and have this time again. Go do some main character shit before it's too late. This has been a little PSA. Mommy Mimi XX, which was suggested for me by the algorithm, has reposted, ding dong, you are wrong. We have a picture of a couple of hands and a big green circle over here, and it looks like this is a thumbnail for a video. It's 22 minutes long, and it says, choking for beginners. And it says, collaring and choking for beginners, Earth Nation Ceramics. Oh, it's a pottery tutorial. Wasn't sure how to, okay, doesn't matter. Friend of the show and founding Zaddy, just because it triggers Titi.
I'm gonna smack you.
Facebook for the button. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Not that we do a crossover episode. George has posted from R. Columbus on Reddit, and it says, and we see behind a chain link fence here, there's a banner that says, keep Christ in Thanksgiving. Okay. All right. So people think about things differently. Hey, memes to radicalize your friends, passed along by yours truly, has got a post here from Work Retire Die at Retire Die. Work Retire Die says 5 benefits of a 4-day work week. Number 1, there's 1 less day of work. Number 2, only 4 days of work. Number 3, the amount of days you would need to work is less. Number 4, as opposed to 5 days of work, it's 4. And 5, you don't have to work that 5th day. Yeah, it's like you're like, oh my god, you're right. Those are 5 really good reasons. Friend of the show, George, making a 3rd appearance in the show. that founding zaddy magic he brings. He has reposted X's new toddler in chief, Elon Musk, at Elon Musk, who says, "There is a large graveyard filled with my enemies. I do not wish to add to it, but will if given no choice. Those who pick fights with me do so at their own peril, but maybe this is their lucky day." And Adam Boats is pasted. I bet this sounded so cool in his head, like superimposed over a picture of like Tommy Shelby or Joker. Oh my god, he so wants to buy some friends. Mike Soul reposted that he misspelled spaceships. "Oh, there is a large graveyard filled with my spaceships." Because he's blown up so many so often and frequently that it's funny. Yeah. And I just had to reply with a gif from Stripes, and it's just, "Lighten up, Francis." Just one of my favorite replies. Okay, this is from Asher Perlman at Asher Perlman, and it looks like it is a game show called Make It Bad. And the host is saying to the three contestants, Becca, Sam, and Roberta, "You know how the game works. I give you a piece of good news about your life, and then you have 30 seconds to convince yourself that it is actually bad." Yep. I sent this to several special friends. And now I'm sharing it with you because I love you. This is a 2-panel, sort of a Star Trek meme. I think it's from the new Discovery. But this is posted from Dominion Media Television. And they've captioned it, "This is DMTV." DMTV. The main character in this narrative is holding like a tricorder, probably in a spacesuit, looking upwards, and says, "Oh, great golden space avocado, what is your wisdom?" Then we zoom down to the great golden space avocado, and it says, "Your species' reliance on telescopes that use mirrors leaves you vulnerable to invasion by space vampires." Yeah, you didn't see it. You didn't see me sneaking a thinker in there. This was from friend of the show, David King. David, how you doing? Thanks for all the cards and letters. And we have a picture here of 4 books, all written by the same author, Thomas Erickson. It says, "Surrounded by setbacks, surrounded by narcissists, surrounded by psychopaths, and surrounded by idiots." 4 titles, all in the bookstore. So, way to go, Erickson. And Jana posts, "Has it occurred to Thomas that he might be the problem?" I got about 2 more here, and then we'll get to you, TD. This next one is a Memento Mori ring. And for those of you who are not familiar with Memento Mori, you should watch Wednesday, the series on Netflix, because it's fantastic. And this is posted in Detour Mensimurs, Kristen Swaller. It says, "Memento Mori ring, England, late 17th to 18th century." And it is a gold ring that is made of 2 bones that have been curved around. I mean, they're in the shape of bones. It's gold. And then there's a skull in the middle. And then we see that you can flip back the skull, and there's a little cup. There's a little cup there. It's a little secret chamber in the ring, which is pretty sweet, right? And Space Dewey says you can put a Skittle in there. And Saga 1419 says, "Wouldn't a ring like this be meant to use to carry a little poison?" And Chuckleton says, but consider you could put a Skittle in there." You considered it, aren't you? Yeah. Lastly, friend of the show, Al Ducharme says, "I like to pluck my own turkey. Damn, autocorrect."
Oh.
And that has been
No.
I know you're like Eric. 2 thinkers in one show in one act. Come on, give my brain a rest here already. Oh right. Then I handed off to you, TD. That's right.
Yeah.
Now I remember the show that we've done
Yeah.
133 times.
133 damn times.
130.
All right. We're going to do round 3, or as I like to call it, especially with Thanksgiving being this week. We're going to bring the turkeys in.
Did you see
That's
that?
right.
I snuck a
That's
turkey.
right. We're
in
going to
the
get
turkey.
Yes, that's right. We're gonna get the rhinoceroses off to the ballet. We're gonna bring the water buffaloes in from yoga, and we're gonna put the hot pockets in the dumpster. All right. I make this stuff up as I go, guys. All right. All right. Kicking it off here.
Oh, am I not sharing? Are we not sharing? Fuck.
No, I don't see nothing, dude.
Fix it in post. we'll fix it all in post.
You have such a lovely singing voice. Friend of the show, founding father, and not that other damn word, George H. Cruikshank,
You mean
repost
fatty?
from. God damn it! Repost from fucking Times Scott says it's got a picture of this little anime girl, and it says, "Do girls just go around and think?" And it's the little anime girl going peggable. And in front of the show, Lex Harmon goes, "Yes, we do."
Oh my god. God, I miss Lex.
Yes. All right. Next up, we got Cananan at Tuttle Nana says why giant cats are not allowed on aircraft carriers. And it's a picture of an aircraft carrier with this ginormous cat, and it has just pushed the jet off the side of the aircraft carrier.
Yup.
You know, cats knock shit off counters.
That is exactly why giant cats are not allowed.
Papa Wolf and Krampus says, me driving to my stupid job because society refuses to collapse. And it's a picture of Danny DeVito as the Penguin from Batman Returns driving the fake Batmobile, just like all pissed off looking and shit.
Nice.
Friend of the show, once again, Satan.
Hail Satan.
There you go. Grab participation, folks. It's got a picture of laundry, just a whole bunch of laundry on the bed. It says, nice try, laundry. I'm still going to nap because in the next picture, all the laundry is just pushed to the far side of the bed. I feel this.
I like it when it's warm and heavy and feels like somebody else is there.
Yeah, there you go. And you can snuggle with it. All right. Next up, from non-aesthetic things, we got a picture of this dude with beautiful mutton chops and connecting to his mustache and got a fedora on. It says, life is like a game of chess. And then the next picture is the same guy going, I don't know how to play chess. I feel you, bud. I feel you, mutton chop man.
Nice.
All right. From Shorty Tall's 100, it says, the tongs when I try to open a kitchen drawer. And it says, dude with a t-shirt on and short little shorts, he got his legs spread very far apart, and yeah, that's what happens when the tongs is in the drawer with all the other utensils. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, next up.
Truth.
Hey, Sizemore, you want to read this one for me?
Dad Jokes at Dad Say Jokes said, so the doctor came in to ask me about my broken arm. He said, will painkillers help? He said, it wouldn't hurt.
You're so ready for Labune to come back.
You are a sick, sad, large man, and I, for one, pity you.
Love you too, buddy. Internet Hall of Fame repost from Ash, a bunch of other shit. Says humans really are like God loves me the most. I am his chosen creation. While tortoises can easily live up to 150 years old and they have built-in armor.
That's checkmate, right?
Yeah. Yeah, tortoises won, us nothing. Internet Hall of Fame once again, repost from somebody who's replying to Moon Pie at Moon Pie, the actual Moon Pie company that makes those lovable marshmallow sandwiches, says your time is wasted managing a social media account. Moon Pie responds, buddy, it's Saturday night and you're talking to a marshmallow sandwich on the internet.
Touche.
That's Moon Pie, bringing the sass. Love it.
Nice.
All right, moving on. Friend of the show, the Dab King, post a picture of white Jesus with his hand in his face palming himself, and it says, "I gave them Megadeth, and they still listen to Kanye West."
Mhm.
I like that one. That was for me, I guess. All right, moving on. Friend of the show, Jason Jester, once again, he posts, "This is how I want my obituary picture when I'm gone." And it's a picture of a woman who's standing there looking very happy, but behind her is just this gigantic plate of chicken wings and celery. And I'm here for it because I want, yeah, yeah, this better be on my little funeral pamphlet when I go, you fuckers. All right. Once again, friend of the show, the Dab King says ADHD at night be like one sheep, two sheep, duck, turtle, submarine. Hey, Macarena. Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yep.
And this is the last one I got for round 3 here from friend of the show, Joe the Animal. It's a picture of a bunch of vehicles in traffic and they're in a merge lane. It says, I'm nice, but I'm not let more than one car merge. Nice. One car gets my graciousness, and everybody else can suck it. All right, that's all I got for round 3. We've brought the turkeys in, kicking back over to brain damage.
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, let's try it.
Round 3.
I hope this is all right. This one is Terrell. Oh, well, what is this? This is something new. Okay, let's put it over here. All right. Terrell Yeager says, "Good morning." And it shows a picture. It says, "Good morning. Now put it in your mouth." And it has a tube of toothpaste holding the tip of the tube, spraying the toothpaste onto the toothbrush, but it's like coming out of his tube at the bottom of him there. It's
I never personified my toothpaste quite that way.
And we got everything Star Wars. It says, "Me listening to good music. My younger sibling. Oh my God, that's a TikTok song. They stole it from." And it has Mace Windu chopping off Jango Fett's head with the purple lightsaber in the middle of the Attack of the Clones battle of the arena. Accurate. Laughter Authority says, "I want to say thank you to someone that always has my back, sticks up for me regardless if I'm right or wrong." And it has the picture of Leonardo DiCaprio tipping his glass to you, and it says, "Middle finger, here's to you." Always backs and sticks up for me.
True.
Also, Laughter Authority says, "When you're getting an item off the shelf, do you ever grab the one behind it in case there's something wrong with the one in front? Then worry if there's something wrong with the one that you grabbed and you should have had taken the first one? Being crazy is hard." And yes, there are many more layers to this that keep going and keep going as I walk to the register as well.
Oh, wow.
This one is from Natalie Ann Harrison, who was suggested to me. And she captions a pirate's bones and a laugh emoji. And it shows a picture of some pirates on a ship. And the captain is telling his mate, who has the pirate all tied up in the chair and putting eyelashes on him, he says, "Aye, the prisoner looks very nice, but that's not what we meant by twin lashes." And those eyelashes are very into these days.
Oh, yeah.
That pirate is very, very, very
20
cute.
lashes.
This the Nugget. Everybody loves this one. This is a classic. "I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a Willie Stroker." And I don't know who Willie Stroker is, but He definitely looks like he pulls his willie from time to time.
Mm.
And we got Up Late, Never Thought of This by Armacello. I'm pretty sure I think I heard this one on here, but I loved it so much that I gotta point out that it's Raining Men and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor are the same song from different points of view. And
yeah, they are.
yeah. This one is Ali Chowdhury. It says this is why the aliens won't visit us. It shows a plug for a phone charger and the way the USB is into the block of the plug. Somebody took a felt pen and drew eyes that are all drastically crying and mascara dripping everywhere and slobber coming out of the mouth as if someone has gagged this thing in some kind of bondage. Yeah, it's bad. This is my brother here, Afric Lee Whittingham. We used to call him Head because he's got a gigantic dome like Megamind. Posting from Bang Productions Television. It has an old man sitting on the subway contemplating, and he had a red and green striped shirt on, and he's bald headed. It says Freddy Krueger, after entering my dreams. Actually, it doesn't even say Krueger. It just says Freddy after entering my dreams and seeing stuff he wasn't mentally equipped to deal with. And yep. The original 80s tune says visualizing the man I want to become in the mirror. And it has a guy standing there, and in the mirror is Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Cobra Commander was pretty cool, except for that voice.
I know shit.
I'm convinced that Cobra Commander and Starscream have the same voice.
Yeah.
Strong Captain. All right. Bay Area memes and slaps.
Nice.
Reposted. It looks like a screenshot of a TMZ and OJ Simpson sitting there with a nice, cute smile on it. It says, OJ Simpson tells Will Smith to hit me up. I'm an expert on fixing wives. If I did it. Meemaws, Spencer Cree. But nobody passes out of my house and gets away with it. Nobody. It's a picture of a baby sleeping peacefully with a penis drawn right next in between his ear and his mouth. And
God.
They dick faced the baby.
Wow.
Usually I'd say no offense, but kind of offense, TD, just white people. I don't know.
Ah.
I have been to many parties where that happens. I understand it.
Oh my God.
I have actually taken part in shaving one of my friend's eyebrows.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
She knows best. Has a picture of KFC and it says Taylor Swift special. 2 bony thighs, 2 small breasts, and a left wing, $8.95. I don't know what the left wing means, but this is as political I'm gonna get. And I eliminated one because this is already going way too long. That Corey Showtime posted that said Travis Kelce could break the internet right now if he just tweeted, the pussy's mid.
Oh.
Very memes and slaps. When bitches say I'm like a dream come true, I know. And it shows Freddy Krueger kneeling down, smoking a cigarette. And that is the end for me. You take it over, Eric.
Very nice.
Bring us home strong with a nice long finish.
And heading into the penultimate round. That's right. The round that comes before the end. I was having so much fun telling TD about our conversation. I was like, this is all meaningless. Oh man, would you know it? Like as I'm like talking, I lost TD's round 3, and now I have to set it up again. Oh my God, I'm in such pain. Yeah, because things are. Oh wait, no, we're just lining up post with the most, aren't we?
Yeah, but you have to do your round 3.
Right.
I got it. Sorry. Yeah, honestly, I'm having some kind of issue moving stuff. Weird. Don't know. It's not moving. I'm having a horrible time. Is my mouse dead? I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, am I sharing? Stop. Okay, that's probably it. Hi guys, how you doing? I've done this show 133 times.
And every time's like the first time.
And it shows. Oh, Lord. Okay. Into my last round. This one got a lot of traffic on my page. It is a picture of the Simpsons house and like the intro to the Simpsons, and it says Homer Simpson owns a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, provides for a spouse and 3 children, as well as long-term care for his elderly father, all on a single income, thanks to Springfield's local 643. From Intersectional Memes and Feminist Dreams. And I thought it was hilarious because friend of the show and founding father Tyler posted, actually it was 4 bedrooms and a rumpus room. He counts. He's a counter. Paul Stamper passed along this Onion headline, Snoop Dogg walks back plans to stop smoking. I was high when I said that. Rings true, rings true. Friend of the show and co-worker of you, I believe, TD Chandler, has posted this incredible photo from Collinsville. The water tower is apparently a ketchup bottle. A Brooks, maybe is the name of that? Brooks ketchup bottle on the water tower. And it says, shop local, shoplift corporate. Shop Collinsville, Illinois, their friendly place. And the city of Collinsville has posted, remember citizens, every dollar saved by shoplifting from Walmart is a dollar you can spend at one of our many fine local businesses. So exploit that self-checkout and give back to your community. I think this is the best thing Chandler's ever shown. Friend of the show, Stephen Abram, making another appearance in the show with the brace yourselves meme from Game of Thrones. With this character, I don't know, he's got the sword and the fur and the beard. He says, brace yourselves. He says, for Christians pretending they're not allowed to say Merry Christmas are coming. You know it. You know it. It's going to be happening here pretty soon. Mike Ingram for everyone, friend of the show, Mike Ingram for everyone. And if you're not following Mike Ingram, why don't you follow him? He's for everyone. He has posted 4-panel of Eat the Rich comics, and a woman says to a man with a baseball hat on, Happy International Women's Day. And the man says, why is there no International Men's Day? And she says, there is, 19th of November. He says, I've never heard of it. She says, that's because you only care about men's issues when they can be used to distract from women's. And Ingram fights these guys on the internet, fights with the trolls and his keyboard jockeying extraordinaire. Says, it's weird that all these make men masculine again dudes never stop whining on International Women's Day. Haven't heard anything to say about today being... Anyway, doesn't matter. November 19th, International Men's Day. There, fucker. Choke on that. This next one, it looks like one of these ruined book covers, 1950s pulp fiction kind of illustration. And we see a woman who's got a man in an arm lock, and she has flipped him down the stairs. And she's saying in her word bubble here, for the last time, then denotes sequence, then compares things. The caption is, as it turned out, this would be Francesca's last day teaching English grammar. Last time. Friend of the show, Chancey. Chancey's passed along IFL Science, who has got a post from the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife at OK Wildlife Department. Stranger, is this snake poisonous? Us. Nah, fam. Stranger, picks up snake, gets bitten, starts foaming at the mouth. Us. It's venomous, though. Yes. Facebook for the Blind embraces the most extreme pedantry possible. Moving on. The New Yorker had some interesting icebreakers for elevator rides, and my favorite was some climate catastrophe we're having, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's something awkward I would do. Commissar Jesus, and oh my God, guys, I got to tell you this. I was doing tech support for my dad, and I went to his email, and he gets my Facebook notifications as email, and it said, Eric Sizemore has posted from Commissar Jesus.
Those of you who know my father's relationship with Jesus will know that I am probably in trouble and going to hear about it on Thanksgiving. Commissar Jesus, Commissar Jesus has posted people who don't know flags. What a pretty cake! People who know flags, and it's just a big grinning smiley face. Because this is the flag of Argentina, and inside, what do you think, TD? What does that remind you of? Those 3 layers of cake.
The black, red, and yellow there, that'd be a German flag.
Oh, it's a German flag. Awesome. And me and I don't know 5.3 thousand other people did it, and it was actually posted by somebody who was talking about always a great time to drop info about rat lines. You should Google rat lines. Hey, check out rat lines. And on my that was the poster in my feed. People were just like, I don't know. Google thinks it's something about football. Where all my friends were like saying, no, it's about rat lines. This one from friend of the show, C-Cat C. Thank you so much for all the cards and letters. I really loved them. She's passed along, Gen X women are sick of your shit. And it is a picture of Hank and Liza from Sesame Street. And it says, I've encountered so many people in my personal and professional life, usually men, that don't take initiative and need to be prompted through every step of a task. I feel that someone should have told us how much our adult energy this would take. And today I realize Sesame Street tried to warn us in the late 1970s with the Hole in the Bucket song. Oh my God, we'll fix it, dear Henry. Well, how should I? Oh yeah, I wanted to kick his ass. The official page of world famous sweet potato queens has posted this sign that is a chalk sign outside of a restaurant. It says, I kind of wish Dolly sang 10 to 2 instead. Benefits of a shorter workday. I'm just saying. There we go. Once again. This is me and my avatar again wearing TD's red flannel shirt, and I've got 2 thumbs up, and I'm just saying knuckle buns. Because I overheard that phrase with my kid while there was I think baking shows or something on, and I just overheard a snitch it, and I said I don't even know what that phrase means, and I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to think about all of the different things knuckle buns could mean. And then my feed was eaten up by all my actually friends telling me what it was. And I was like, what did I fucking say to you? This fascinating image. We have one of those bug spray type of pump things. And it's in a bathroom, and I see some exposed copper, so quality bathroom, definitely. And we seem to have the bug sprayer or the chemical sprayer thing is actually somehow going, it's going under the seat. I see, it's going under the toilet seat, which has been taped on with clear tape, because it's classy. And it says, Hillbilly Bidet. And you got to admit that that's a good caption. I sent this to Justin, by the way, T.
Oh, God.
Because he's got the bidet hose and the bidet hose and Hillbilly Bidet. And he said, and he responded, well, at least they're embracing new ideas. Moving on. We have here a picture from, it's kind of looking like, what would you call that game? As the Mortal Kombat. Except that instead of the characters from Mortal Kombat, we have a standing on its hind legs kitten and a Christmas tree. And it is labeled, Finish him. Cat memes. It's extraordinarily popular on my feed today. I think I got a lot of Christmas tree and cat people on my feed, is what I'm thinking. This next one's from friend of the show, Kristen Yanakis, who has reposted from This Is So Depressing, I Went and Ate a Whole Block of Cheese in Protest, James Colley, who says, hey, how about instead of a +1, you should get a -1. When you enter a party, you get to choose one person who has to go home. Huh?
I kind of like it.
Posted by This Is So Depressing, I Went and Ate a Whole Block of Cheese in Protest. And I think they ate a block of cheese in protest because they were thinking about that, and they said, man, that makes sense. I got about 3 more here. This is from friend of the show, Owen, making another appearance in the show with a Yes Chad. That is what this gentleman is called, the Yes Chad. who is the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, very Nordic-looking, often bearded man, and he says, "Maybe if I join a gym and start sword fighting, I'll be happy." And then we see him all buff with a sword. Yep, that was it. Yep, Chad. All right, friend of the show and founding Zaddy. Oh, I loved it. I just like to watch TD twitch in the gallery view. George H. Cruikshank and founding Zaddy has reposted this conversation from Orteal42. It says, "I must not explain the joke. Explaining the joke is the joke killer. I will face my followers who did not get the joke. I will permit them to pass over me and through me." Ortail42 has a reply that says, "Is this a reference to something? Why'd you write that? Is that from something?" And Orteal is saying, "You are making this so difficult." You must not explain the joke. Ah! Okay. Oh, and that's yes, Chad, and that's yes, Chad. So I guess I'm ending with ah! With the most is my round 3. Let's see here. Back to TD for his post with the most as soon as I get it up on the screen because I accidentally closed it because these shows are hard, guys. It's a lot of stress.
More what are we even talking about? Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You'll be fine.
I'm getting all these messengers from people that I thought knew me. And you know how it is. You know how it is. Right. Tell me you know how it is.
I don't know nothing, dude.
I'm very lightheaded right now. That little act out cost me some brain cells. Are you ready, TD?
Whenever you are, sweet cheeks.
There you go.
All right, this is my post with the most this week. It actually was one of my posts with the actual most that I had, so I actually kind of followed the rules this time. From some douchebag named Andrew Teedy. I am absolutely going to do this. You only go to Valhalla if you die in battle. Me in my final moment throws a juice box at the hospice nurse, and it's a picture of this little red Nordic Viking looking motherfucker. Like if a garden gnome came to life and was militarized, this would be the guy. And yeah. Every time I go in for one of my surgeries, I just make sure I have a juice box at the ready, just in case.
Bro, I saw this on somebody else's post, and it was just like, yeah, that'll definitely get you into Valhalla.
Yeah, that's my post the most. Over to you, Brain.
All right. Let's take it. This one is from a longtime friend of mine. I've known this guy since like '94, something like that. Just recently, over the last few years, found him again on Facebook. Shimmy Eye Shortridge post from Mike Boward. It says, "I gotta stop smoking. I've been looking for my sandwich for 37 minutes." And it shows a loaf of bread with the two last pieces of bread before the loaf is closed. Clearly has some turkey and cheese in there because my high ass friend put his sandwich back into the loaf and closed it off and then said, "Where the fuck did that sandwich go?" Oh God damn it. And I could see myself doing this. I completely can't.
Oh, I've done something similar.
Dude, you should have seen how you should have seen how furiously TD was nodding when you showed this.
Oh yeah.
I laughed so long at this. I laughed for so long. I just kept going back to it and back to it.
I actually have put the Kraft singles still in the plastic in the bread thing after taking the bread out and tying it up and put Nice. It was like a cheese for bread exchange program.
So, I would like to point out that that TD said that he actually followed the rules this time, implying that these guys never follow the rules.
Right.
They just give me static for it. Anyway, because like it was really funny. I was grilling Michael last time because he's like, "Your post with the most," and I go, "Most what?" And he goes, "Engagements," and I'm like, "Engagements how? On the Facebook for the Blind page, on my page, on my Twitter? What are you talking about?" I was like, I could, depending on how I slice and dice this, for the last month and the last whatever, I can do it a million different ways, and that's why I have too many memes. So, this one actually I think was indeed my post with the most. Like I had 27 reactions, 48 comments, all kinds of crap. But it's not terribly funny. It's just Sporty and Broke posted, just argued with my mom for an hour that 35K is not enough to buy a house in 2023. God, please free us from Gen X. And then she says, I love my mom, but I truly need a TV game show where boomers and Gen X try to navigate today's world as a brand new adult with the same salaries they had from 30 years ago. Start a 57-year-old off with no house, no car, and a $35,000 salary and roll the cameras. And yeah, the reason this had 48 comments is because there was a lot of anger. There was some boomers and some Gen Xers and some everybody just throwing poo. Everybody throwing poo. And lots of economic stats. This was also one that I really loved. This was from Conservatives Want to Be Oppressed So Bad It Should Be Classified as BDSM. And if you're not following Conservatives Want to Be Oppressed So Bad It Should Be Classified as BDSM, then where are you getting your conservatives who want to be so oppressed so bad that it should be classified as BDSM? Huh? Where? In their album Randoms, they had a post from Heather Hawkins, who says, it's from Publishers Weekly, and we have a picture of LeVar Burton. Says, before we get going, are there any Moms for Liberty in the house? No? Good. Then hands will not need to be thrown tonight. Boom. LeVar Burton.
Love you,
Yeah,
Mr.
kicking
Burton.
off the National Book Awards ceremony. And Heather Hawkins has captioned it, Butterfly in the Sky. I'd like to see a bitch try.
Have you ever heard the DMX remix to Reading Rainbow?
No, but I'll be Googling that right after the show.
It is fucking insanely hilarious.
Awesome. This one also got a lot from Americans' Voice of Reason, and it is a headline from Insider that says, a Florida restaurant chain says boosting pay and offering better benefits helped it end its labor shortage. And Alex Stapp has say, fix your labor shortage with this one weird trick. Boost pay, offer better benefits. And I loved it too. Chelsea commented on this. She's just like, fake news. It's like, yeah, now that she says that, did a Florida restaurant boost its pay and offer better benefits? And finally, actually, from Trash Can Paul, can it actually be a show if we don't have Trash Can Paul? He says, I needed to hear this today. We got one of those inspirational looking sunsets and a man walking his dog, and it says, Jeff Bezos created Amazon with just $300,000 from his parents. Taylor Swift turned into a musical star, a billionaire, by simply networking with her dad, who gave her label $300,000. You don't have $300,000. Give up. That has been my post with the most. Wrapping up and constitutionally totally justifying and legitimizing and fulfilling all of the contractual obligations of an episode of Facebook for the Blind for November 21st, 2023. Maybe we'll fix the beginning in post. Maybe we got it. Who knows? Until next time, we love you. Mwah.
Love you, George.
Boop. Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.